We had a long night. We had a few dodgy moments where,
Cheers.
yeah, we had a hard evening, just adjusting to this kind of lifestyle. It's very cold down in Victoria, and we've kind of made the decision to
Not that angle, that's horrible.
I think we had our coldest night yet. Everything's wet.
Like soaking wet with condensation.
Condensation, yeah, not
It was
pretty.
freezing.
It was really cold. I've not actually been that cold just yet, but that was a cold night.
But that's okay because it's really sunny today.
Look at this weather today. It was all worth it for this. And then all of that is wet. Tables wet. Chairs are wet. The rugs are wet. My feet are wet. The car's wet. Grass is wet. But it will all dry soon enough, I'm sure. Good morning from Lake's entrance.
Good morning.
It's actually the afternoon now. We've had a long morning. We had a long night. We had a few dodgy moments where,
Cheers.
yeah, we had a hard evening. You know, just adjusting to this kind of lifestyle. It's very cold down in Victoria, and we've kind of made the decision to start moving a bit faster towards the Northern Territory, so up the East Coast and towards the sun. It's just not enjoyable in the cold. You know, camping's camping, but when you're shivering every night and eating your dinner in the dark, not so fun.
It's like kind of like no one around either, so it's like it's kind of just us, so it kind of makes it hard that there's no like community in the same boat, I guess. So we've made the decision to move on to New South Wales.
Sooner rather than later.
Yeah.
But today we're enjoying Lake's entrance. It's really, really nice. At the end of the day, we have to do what's best for us. And if we're not enjoying ourselves, what's the point? You know, so we're gonna battle through. We're gonna move a bit faster and hopefully get some more enjoyment out of our trip. So we're out for the day.
We are.
But we're heading back to a bench that we sat at yesterday because I think I left my sunglasses there, and we're just discussing whether or not we think they've been stolen. Josie's under the opinion of if she saw sunglasses on a bench and she liked the style, she'd take them. However, I believe if I saw some sunglasses, regardless, I wouldn't take them, I'd just leave them. So
It depends.
let us know what you guys think in the comments and yeah, discuss.
Turns out my glasses weren't there, so I'm just going to have to squint today in the sun, unfortunately, and buy some $10 ones from Kerry. There we are.
So here is our 10-watt solar panel for charging our phones. James is swag walking, I think he believes he's doing. And it's really good. It's actually charging our phones really well, like in the sunlight. It's clicked onto our bag really well. So yeah, pretty good investment actually for hikes.
We just got our snacks from Woolworths. But one thing they don't have here are meal deals and ready-made sandwiches in most places, which we're quite missing.
Nah, meal
back
deals.
home.
I miss meal deals.
Yeah,
Like-
it's quick and easy, cheap.
The Woolworths that do have ready-made sandwiches and like crisps and drinks, they don't do it as a deal. The sandwiches are like
$6, which
it's
is like,
at the cheapest, which is like £3.
yeah, which is crazy because the meal deal is like $3.50.
We're gonna do the entrance walk.
Entrance walk.
And hopefully see some dolphins.
Yeah, apparently you can see dolphins, and there are venomous snakes to watch out for. So it says it's going to take us 2 hours for the return trip, but we're going to try to do it quicker than that because we are young, fit athletes. Let's go.
Yeah, we are.
The entrance walk means we're walking to Lake's entrance because this place is called Lake's Entrance. That makes so much sense, but it just didn't occur to us at the time, but now it does. So this is the entrance over here that leads in from the ocean to Lake's entrance, and Josie's under the impression we can see some dolphins and seals, so let's find out. This is beautiful. Look at this guy, look at this beak. Damn. Damn, it's a big mouth. Why does no one ever talk about how hard sand is to walk on? I guess they do, but we don't live next to beaches, so we're not used to this. How long did that take us?
An hour and nearly 15 minutes.
Yeah, but from a 2-hour walk to 1 hour 15, and we stopped a few
We stopped for
times.
like probably a total of nearly half an hour, 20 minutes.
Did pretty well. Now we're having a think about a decision we should make. So we have this wall here, which once was positioned this side. But we came back and the wind was blowing from this direction, so we had to change it there. But we decided against getting a tent, so a wall for each side. I think we might go back and get one, because then we're just completely sheltered and we've got like a whole living room. What do you think?
I am fed up, sick to death of being freezing cold all the bloody time. I came to Australia for sun and bikinis and the sea, and it's colder than England. Not quite, but it feels like it is. And anything at this point to keep me warm. Anything.
Look how tall I am. I literally touched the top of this like it's lead on my head. What are we making tonight? Or what am I making tonight, should I say?
The same thing as we've had the last
2 nights?
2 nights in a row.
Yeah. What is it?
Cowboy pasta, it's called.
What's cowboy pasta?
Think about your fillings in a taco. All the fillings, your mince, your sweet corn, your black beans, tomatoes. You get the gist. Now, take away the taco shell. I know, criminal, but no. Add pasta. Mix it all up so it's a pasta dish now. Then you add dressing to it.
Dressing?
Do you know what the dressing is?
No way.
It's lime, olive oil, and cumin.
Wow.
And the beef has taco seasoning. Yeah, so it literally tastes like a taco, but pasta. It's amazing.
So when I say I'm cooking, I mean I'm also heating up the dish that Josie made and making it look like I cooked. I'm not really cooking, but I can cook. I will prove myself at some point. And this is cowboy pasta. As you can see, we've got the beef, the black beans, sweet corn, tomatoes, and we're using the wrong pasta today because we ran out of the right pasta. Which one's the right pasta, Joss?
Bow tie.
Bow tie pasta. I couldn't believe there was a pasta called bow tie, but there is, and this one's swirly whirly. There we go. Let's enjoy. If you ever needed more proof that your food was good, there you have it.
One thing is that normally there is more pasta to filling ratio. However, right now we were on our last rations of the filling, so we had more pasta to filling, so it wasn't quite as good as normal. Didn't look quite as good as normal either.
We're leaving Lake's Entrance today and we are on to Eden. We're staying at a place called the Garden of Eden, of course. We will be crossing the first border of our trip, and that is the Victoria to New South Wales border. And we're not sure, well, Josie asked me the question yesterday, James, do we need our passports to cross the border? And my response was no, because we're not leaving the country to enter another country. But will we need to verify who we are? I don't know. How does it work? Do we just drive through? Do they check our car? We have no idea, so we're gonna get some footage from the border crossing and let you know. You probably already know, but we don't, so we'll let you know. I know you already know, but we're gonna let you know anyway because we're recording for the people who don't actually already know, like us. Yeah, we found a beautiful place to stop. It's called Cape Conran. Is it Conran or Conrad? Conran. And it is quite something. Go to the beach, let's go get a wave. Say, what you gonna say? Have a drink like an amai. This is a segment we like to call, how close are we to Antarctica? I think I am the closest I have ever been to Antarctica right now.
Yeah.
I am exactly this many kilometers away from Antarctica. Yes, that many kilometers. So we just come up to the border now. It kind of looks like it's just nothing, and we just sort of go through. Here it is. There's the sign. New South Wales. So there was nothing. How weird. But I do feel like the air's changed. It smells a bit different down here. We're here. We're just going to check in now. They've even got a water slide. Look at this place. This is luxury, Bean. There's a mini golf too. Look at this.
Road to take you to Toilet. That is that road to take you to Bombala that way.
So this is our spot. This is where we chose. Right in the corner here, secluded behind this tree thing, and we've got a fence here to keep out the wind. Yeah, we're right next to a lake. You can see it just down there. What do you think?
I'm happy with it. It's cute.
Yeah, we'll be happy here, I think. This place also has a camp kitchen and a whole room that we can sit in tonight instead of sitting out in the cold and the wind.
I'm sat on a sofa currently. I just feel... There's no words. Fantastic.
On top of the world, right?
Yeah. Overwhelmed.
Oh yeah. We're off to the shop right now to get some goodies. What are we getting? Sausages?
Sausages.
Because you are doing a sausage casserole and I cannot wait for that.
We're gonna get some pudding.
Oh, pudding. Oh yeah.
I don't know of what sort. But
Probably like some chocolate melt in the middle custard. Oh! Yeah, we missed that sort of thing. It's only been 4 days, but...
And because we got a camp kitchen tonight.
We can chill out and relax. Oh yeah. And Josie found a friend, of course. Every cat needs a hello and a goodbye. You're a crazy cat lady, aren't you, Josie?
Yeah.
Sausage casserole.
So James is now washing up because obviously I cook, so he has to wash up.
It's only right. It's only fair. You know, you cook these amazing meals, so I have to do the dishes. I don't mind. My belly's full. I'm happy. So what? I have to do some dishes. It's relaxing anyway. Pretty good. Good morning from Eden. This place really is lovely. It lives up to the name of Eden, really. I'm going to show you something we bought yesterday that made our night's sleep the best night's sleep we've had so far. It's a bit of a mess in here, but this sleeping bag here, you're probably thinking, James, it's just a sleeping bag. Yeah, wow, that's where you're wrong. This sleeping bag has a hood, and you stick your head in here and your body goes down through the sleeping bag and it holds on. And you're probably saying, well, that's what a regular sleeping bag does anyway. But we didn't know this. We inherited 2 sleeping bags from the previous owner of the car that didn't have the hood, and they were just sleeping bags, and they weren't very well insulated either, and we were very cold. But last night with these sleeping bags, we were so warm, they didn't like slip down in the night, and we had the best night's sleep on day, I think it might be day 5. So the message here, don't skimp on the stuff that you're going to use every day. That's so important, because you use it every day. So why would you buy cheap stuff that isn't good enough for you, or is going to break easily, or is going to give you discomfort, you know? Like good coffee. You drink coffee every day. We drink coffee every day. It's a bit of coffee on my mug from where I've been dribbling it down. But, oh, by the way, you can buy us a coffee using the link down below, where you can support our channel using that, or you can just like and subscribe. It's up to you guys. I thought I'd use that as a bit of a way to remind you. But yeah, don't skimp on the stuff you use every day, and that goes for, you know, your battery, your tents, your sleeping bags, pillows, your cooking equipment, your fridge. Take it from me. So we're now on our way to explore the rest of Eden. We did a little bit yesterday, but we only walked to Coles. But today we're going to walk even further. They have a whale museum here or something, which we're going to go and do. But we're not getting very lucky with the weather at the moment. Josie isn't too happy because it's raining today. Let's hear her thoughts. Josie, any comments on the weather today? Have you got anything to say about the weather? Any comments? Could you make a comment on the weather today, please? It's safe to say you don't like the rain, isn't it, Josie?
Yeah.
You look like some sort of horror movie character.
You've tied it in my face.
Let's go explore. So the sleeping bags that I showed you earlier cost us $25 each, so $50 for the 2. And we just walked into that shop just behind us up here. I'm not sure how, what is it, Meter?
I think so.
Or Mitre?
Meter,
I can imagine. We went in there and they sell a bit of King's stock and the same sleeping bags, but King's version.
No, rubbish. Worse sleeping bags.
Worse sleeping bags, but the King's version, $115 each. Crazy. So make sure you check out Aldi before you buy your sleeping bags.
Oh yeah.
So one of our biggest problems has been our faces getting cold at night, and this just about solves everything. We kind of look like we're going to go rob a bank, but we just won't wear it outside, will we? We'll just have to wear it up in the tent. But if we come outside, people are going to get scared, aren't they?
Yeah, you can't wear that outside. You actually can't. Like, you actually can't. You look like
People
you're in like
will
a rap video.
People will start running away.
Oh, you need to get a different one. It's got a thing.
Okay. So behind me is meant to be a really good view of the ocean, as you can see. Not today. But where have we arrived?
The Whale Museum.
Oh yeah, let's do it. Great idea on paper, but $15 each doesn't quite fit our hands.
Depends on the museum, and that was not a museum that we can... Depends on the museum, and that was definitely a museum that we cannot justify spending $15 each.
Today is miserable, but unfortunately, when you travel, you kind of just have to go with the weather because we're in the places for such short amount of times.
You can see behind us though, like you literally can't see anything. The sky is so clouded and grey because of the rain. It's like misty rain as well, so it's like makes it even less clear than if it was like hammering it down. So
can't see anything anyway.
It's just
We're gonna head back. So see you tomorrow.